Yay! It's Friday, it's MCC news time. I'm sporting the Guardians of the Galaxy t-shirt, Primark exclusive. That's a UK based store. You can't get it anywhere else, and I do not have sponsorship deals with them. It would be nice, but anyway, MCC news time. Yes, there's a lot of news to cover, which makes me as happy as a pig in shit. So that's very, very happy. So yeah, without further ado, looking at those lovely things of topics to the side, let's just blast into it. And blast into it we have. This is the September daily login calendar. And a lot of people have noted that it is a little bit shit. Compared with obviously last month when we saw those extensive amount of 5-star shards, we're kind of like going, yeah, this could be really good. We're really pumped for this. But it does seem that that has been severely dropped back. There's been the addition of the day 28, which is the Grandmaster Crystal. That is a Grandmaster Crystal popped in on day 28. There's a question mark on day 21. What could that be? A mystery thing? Who knows? But yeah, it's not as good as the last one. It kind of does go back several months with regards to how it was before. We're still waiting for a few other things. The uncollected stuff's come in, so we can just save up for this this other crystal with regards to being uncollected. Obviously going to be level 40 for this. So yes, and a lot of people then have gone over to the forum to then voice their concern. And a lot of people have gone very into the developers with regards to like putting out a week calendar. But the developers do kind of respond to this. They do say that it's kind of based on kind of tooling it. Obviously granted with regards to the changes, I think it's like cushioning the blow, so to speak. So putting that out kind of puts them in a positive light going to something with regards to content where people may not feel so happy about. So in some ways I can see why they've done it, but I can also understand that people are going like, do you know what, why did you give it to us? You shouldn't have given it to us. That's kind of teasing, man. You don't dangle the carrot in front of the donkey and expect them not to kind of chase after it. And obviously the next thing is that we've got an announcement for Act 5 Chapter 3. I guess we were all wondering, where the hell was this? We were expecting something to come in, and it definitely is. Act 5 Chapter 3, the struggle is coming. That's always nice to kind of paint that picture right there. There's a little bit of light comedy, which is how long does the quest run for? And it does say, like Chapter 1, Chapter 2 will be around until the inevitable heat death of the universe. A cursory Googling says that this is 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 56 years from now, so make sure you complete it before the end of time and space. Obviously there's the obligatory questions like how hard is it? Is it going to be difficult? They're not giving anything away, but saying that the kind of ratings will go between 17,000 and 21,000 in each quest. So it's going to be one of these kind of ball breakers, and it may kind of point me in a direction of going, well, I don't know what, I think I might just wait until I get a 6-star to kind of really blast through that content a lot more easier. And also they go on to talk about gates and keys. Now if you're not familiar with gates and keys, it's not a band of any kind. It is going back to those days where we had Rocket's Scrapyard, and the idea that you need a certain key to then unlock something to then go through it, which is kind of cool. It's kind of original and good to see in our kind of quests, and kind of trying out these things in event quests and then bringing them on to the standard story mode. So I do like that idea. Hopefully there's no kind of mistakes and people don't go, oh shit, well I didn't get that, that means I can't go into there. All of it seems pretty standard stuff, and the main thing is the chapter buffs, and it talks about these several things: X Gene, Physical Perfection, Split Atom, Ancient Knowledge, Stellar Pulse, and Overclocked. These are kind of things that will reduce attacks of certain classes, so therefore it does encourage people to take different classes into different missions as you see them. And the new chapter comes with 2 new buffs: Cornered and Power Reserve. So Cornered, whenever a damage over time debuff is applied to the champion, they gain X% more power for the duration of that debuff. Obviously, you know, you're going to have to pick and choose your champions. And with the way they kind of stipulate, what we're going to talk about, this is it's like a passive power gain like Hyperion, simplified as X% power, more power from normal sources like being struck or landing hits, etc. A bit of a bugbear, but obviously you need to look at your power burn, power gain champions. May have to look at my Dormammu for this. So rank 4, the bitch has got to, you know, it's got to happen in the next 2 weeks. Reserve power is the second buff, and it's all special attacks for both champions cost 50% less power. So again, power burning, power locking seems to be the strategy for that. And we all kind of look forward to it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be incredibly different in some ways, but hopefully a little bit easier than Chapter 2. Damn you, collector! You're just so annoying with that. I can't stand him. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed of that. I've got to do 100% on it. But anyway, enough of my moaning aside, and let's talk about the rewards. And obviously, the rewards have been kind of improved. But there are some things that we have to really kind of raise. And the lack of tier 2 alphas, that's one thing. Lack of signature stones, that's another. It's not a big deal, but it's something that I think players will... Two things that the players will really want to get more of. And I think that in some posts in the announcement, in that particular one, there's a message from Kaban Mike, which simply says that it's part of the future content. So he addresses that signature stones, you know, are more found in master difficulty of monthly quests. Yep. Doesn't actually address the tier 2 alpha thing, which obviously is incredibly important to kind of get your champions up to a higher level to then really kind of blast through a little bit easier with regards to this content without feeling that you'd have to spend in order to get further if you make a mistake, so to speak, if you need those champions. We also see that there's a response with regards to the extent of 6-star champions, in that 6-star champions will not be part of Chapter 3. So those are the facts on the matter. Hopefully that it's not too hard or not too frustrating when you're going against that end boss. But there's things with class keys that are going to be quite exciting, but at the same time, it does mean that you're going to be stipulated to what champions that you use on different classes, and your favorite champion on your favorite class, maybe your lead champion, may not be the right one to go for, so you're going to have to diversify in the way you play and what champions you use. Our next story is just announcing or re-announcing the next additions to the 5-star crystal. Obviously, we've got the Grandmaster crystal, we've got featured 5 stars, and we have got the base pool for the 5-star prems, which is Agent Venom, Crossbones, Falcon, Civil Warrior, and we got Nightcrawler, love that Nightcrawler, and Beast added to the 5-star crystal in September. There's a bit of kind of confliction. I think someone said in a different source that it's September the 4th, and here September the 5th. It coincides with the server maintenance, so that's when to expect this going in. Myself, I really want to get Nightcrawler. I really do enjoy the fella. He's great. Our next story is announcing the start of the Content Creators Program. I have done a video on this, which I'll put a link in the description, and it just kind of clarifies the extent of, you know, my thoughts on this. Is this a good idea? Is it a bad idea? Will I be going for it? Will I not be at the point of recording this video? Which is nearly coming up to midday on the 1st of September. I have not made a decision whether or not I am going to go in for this program. But yeah, it's going to be quite exciting. Of 2 years doing Marvel Contest of Champions YouTubing, and 2 years and 7 months, coming into 8 months of playing the game. This is something that I didn't expect that Kaban would ever want to do. I know they have worked with YouTubers in the past. They don't name names on who it was, but they had a very kind of once bitten, twice shy with whoever it was. We had a bit of a trouble with regards to the Howard the Duck Gate, and now that we've got over that, it's now a point that they're starting this off. So there's a lot of things to kind of cover with this, and I have done it in a separate video. So I'll go and check that out. So our next story is shouting out someone because they sent this through to me. Dennis159, thanks very much for sending this through to me. And it says in here, like, Black Panthers having a conversation with Medusa, and says, if only my sister Shuri was here. And that's a pretty big spoiler if that's future content. Next year is the release of Black Panther the movie. So will that tie in for a relationship between the Marvel Contest of Champions game and the movie? Also, will it be something in the quest? You know, you just don't know, but this could be a big spoiler alert. Like, this could be something that's coming soon. So I'm quite excited for that. I'm really excited for everything Black Panther. I'm reading the comic books at the moment, and it's great. This is the one that's it's just been released as a comic book, not the previous ones. So how everything ties in with game and movie, going to be going to be great. Can't wait for it. And our final story to end on a happy note. We've got this lovely picture here, adorable bulldog. Now, I'm really happy about the design for Lockjaw in Marvel Contest of Champions. So, you know, hats off to the person that did the graphics for that, because it looks adorable, absolutely adorable, and it's got the perfect kind of English bulldog type thing where you kind of like, if you like tap an English bulldog in the back and they turn their head round and it looks all cute and they're looking over their shoulder with those cute eyes. It melts me, absolutely melts me. So we've got here, this guy claims to have found Lockjaw the dog in Marvel Contest of Champions, and obviously credit goes to Marvel Contest of Champions True Cost, if I can learn to speak, and Emmanuel Cueva. I don't think I've said that right as well, from Mexico. I'm not Spanish, I can't pronounce things correctly. And there we go. So it's like he's just looking cute. He's looking over his shoulder. He's so cute. Aww. So that has been the news. If you enjoyed our stories today, then please make sure to give the video a like and subscribe for more Marvel Contest of Champions based content, including the news. Also, go to the links of those sources in the description below and have your say in some stuff. And yeah, hopefully you're having a great Friday. I am now going to go off to a Harry Potter themed pub, which is going to be pretty cool. And yeah, follow me on social media, link is in the description, and catch you on the flip side. Bye bye for now.